Hello, everybody, and welcome into the SFA Season 13 Citrus Bowl. It is finally here. One of the best bowl games of the year. The most iconic, the most coveted non-CFP bowl out there. Let me know if you can hear me before we go ahead and get started. This is going to be a monster one. I believe I got the commands working while I was just off stream for a second. So let me know if you can hear me before we go ahead and get started. This is the big one, folks. As you see, the Heisman finalist, the Walter Award winner, Matt Bowers, here on the screen for our overlay. And this is going to be a good one. We've got the Citrus Bowl. It's so iconic because it is the top 2 users who did not make the CFP, and it's a little bit more hairy this season as everybody thinks the committee got it wrong and thinks Arizona should be in the CFP, but we got to see if Arizona can prove it here today on a neutral site against North Carolina, the team that took down ECU. But if you are new around here, this is the SFA. It's an online dynasty, ran through Discord, Twitch, and YouTube, and I have commands everywhere. If you want to join, you can claim a team, you can set depth charts, set your schemes, set your playbooks, and then you can recruit, play server games to earn rewards, and all of that fun stuff. If you want to join, links or commands in any descriptions, and it's a great time. Also, if you are watching live, we are affiliated with Twitch, so you might run into some ads. If you don't want to miss any of the action, use a Twitch Prime sub. You are helping fund the National Championship Trophy that one of, I believe we have 7 users out of the 12 this season. So one of those 7 will be getting a care package if they do win it all. And yeah, we'll get started here. As always, though, before we do get started, make sure to check out our friends over at Home Field. The best, by far, the best college apparel out there. You can use code SFA, 15% off. I know it works once per email. So if you want some good gear for Christmas, it's all vintage. They have over 180 collections from schools. Some really cool stuff. Very soft, very comfortable. Most of the server, at least the active users, have used it. So you want to get your discount, go for it. But yeah, we are here, and we're going to go over North Carolina first. And an interesting development is we saw today a lot of players got healthy over whatever the sim is to the bowl games. And Josh Harris, 99 overall quarterback, he is questionable for this game with a torn quad. So I don't know if he's playing. No idea. But I checked it just to make sure because we saw like Ruddy Rogers play. I thought for sure his season was over. So, yeah, if not, it's going to be Josh Garrett. So we'll have to see. Likely, if Josh Harris plays, he'll probably get injured as well anyways. So we will see what happens. But I'm mostly excited for watching this man. Stanky leg. Started his career at Clemson. The only IGR who had to walk onto a school. And now he's the starter for UNC. I love this kid. I want to see him score a ton today. And that wide receiver, Quentin Golton, they got Daniel Anderson and Lee Brown. Clayton Forte plays both ways, so he plays on as a corner as well as a wide receiver. We'll see him a lot today. Remember, this is the team that came a yard short in the game against Coastal on game day. David Manning, you got SFA player Jamison Lacosta. And on the offensive line, pretty good offensive line if I don't say so myself. I mean, a little weak here, but they are pretty young. And on the defensive line, this is a transfer from Iowa State, Jabari Stradford. He is a beast. He's going to have a great day in the run defense if they have any chance. On the other side, you got Joseph Poe, and in the middle, you got Lou Minor and Brian Cameron. And at linebacker, the transfer from Ole Miss, you got Troy Oxford, Drew Booth in the middle, and Jimmy Jenkins on the other side. And at corner, you've got Dan Atkinson, Terrell Cummins, Eric Freeman, and Robbie Rivera. This is honestly a very weak secondary, so you might see Mike Wishbone or Alan Lazard over the top hit a couple of times, so we'll see what happens there. Cornelius Pollard is out for the year, so Paul Jenkins, and then Quentin Jansen is back, so 91 overall strong safety. Their kicker is senior Willie Roberts. He is 8 of 17 on the year. Oof, that is disgusting, so we'll see what he does today. And now let's go check out the team everybody thought should have been in the CFP. They got left out for poor strength of schedule. led by Josh Gamara. We know him, we love him, one of the most well-known quarterbacks in the country, one of the funnest quarterbacks to watch, honestly. But the man, the myth, the legend, Matt Bowers, he is the reason this team is where they are today. He is the Walker winner, Heisman finalist. We'll see what he can do in his, hopefully he comes back next year, but in maybe his last game at Arizona. Alex Jansen, the transfer from Oklahoma. And the wide receivers, you got Mike Wishbone. Pugh is like number 4. Cutler's number 5 on the depth chart. And then you got Deshaun Price. He is in the slot, the freshman. And Alan Lazard, he's tight end 2 in 2-man sets. And then he is wide receiver 2 on the outside. Luigi Greenberg, number 7 or 79 overall. He is the starting tight end. Craig Scotland kind of got screwed out of freshman All-American, I'm not going to lie. They picked 2 right tackles. I don't know why they did that, but Craig Scotland kind of got screwed. But he's over there on the left-hand side. Aaron Murray, the center, is pretty good. Paul Collins. And then the final game for Big Fuck Chuck. We love ourselves some Chuck Valverde, the former Cincinnati Bearcat. So we'll see what he does today, and Maurice Campbell as well. Going on to the defense, these guys are going to need to continue to play out of their minds. You got Derek Roberts. Lionel Sanders is out for the year, so it's going to be Danny Anderson. In the middle, you got Copeland and Patterson here. At linebacker, Reggie Chase. You got Taylor McQueen, the leader in solo tackles in the country. And then Poe Castle, one of the best linebackers in the country. He is everywhere all the time, all at once. And then out wide, James Rose. He's known for interceptions on stream. You've got Ike Wishbone, the run defense monster. And then you've got Ashton Graham. He's gotten a couple of sacks as well. And then Perry Williams, the SFA player here, number 24. He'll be in and out as well. And then Terrence Torres here, number 41 in the backfield. And then Sid Nash, part of the Legion of Dread. If you see anybody with dreads on defense, they are an SFA player. And that was by complete chance, which is hilarious. And this is also the final game for the most legendary kicker in SFA history. Seabass, Sebastian Janikowski. Can't check his stats because it will crash the game. Just know he'll probably hit 1 of 3 field goals. Anyways, that is going to do it for that. Now we're going to debut Dogwater's new war chant as a Patreon member. So, let me know if this is good level. It's supposed to be about the same as the game audio, so that way it sounds like band music. Let me know what you think. Is this good sound? Does it need to be louder? Does it need to be lower? But this is amazing. This will play on any turnover or touchdown. I cannot hear it, so it's up to you guys to let me know. Sounds good. Beautiful. All right, and I'm going to let it play all the way through because this is probably the best war chant out there right now. And I already saw Dogwater wanted to go all Cardinal, so that's what we're going to do. This is the last CFP game. There are 12 games left here, folks, in the season 13. So where am I going? This is ACC, and ACC is undefeated so far in bowl games. So it's up to Dogwater. If they can right the wrong of the committee and prove to everybody that they belong, this would be their best win of the season. And let's get you in those Cardinal uniforms. This is the Citrus Bowl. This is basically the granddaddy of them all. And if Cyrilaxis Brio, this is always our what am I trying to say? This is always our our 2 highest ranked user teams. So we're going to go all white versus all Cardinal here. All right, let's get the prediction going. I'm excited for this one. I'm really excited to see if they do right the wrong of the committee. And let me pay out the other one there. Baylor got it done on a Hail Mary. If you didn't watch BearCave, I will put out a highlight video as it was a 3-hour stream. Glad you guys are joining me here today on a Sunday. We try not to do Sunday during the NFL. It's just how it has to be this season as we're trying to get the postseason done before Christmas break. We're going to have about a 5-6 day break. All right, so who do you guys have? Is it going to be Arizona? Are they going to right the wrongs of the committee? Or is North Carolina going to get it done? They've had some injuries this year. They felt like they should have been a playoff team as well. So you guys have a minute here. And in terms of the BearCave, this is one of the last games So, you know, players hang in the balance. This is an Arizona 6-point spread, interestingly enough, for Arizona. So here we go, folks. Let me get my thumbnail. This is going to get its own highlight video, of course. And I know my commentary normal is always ridiculous. It gets a little bit more ridiculous when I'm going on hour 5 of the day of commentary. So forgive me if I voice crack or like raspy or whatever. My voice is going to start going away at some point here, but we are going strong. Citrus Bowl time, baby. Oh, I didn't know that they'd have their quarterback. I don't know if they're going to have their quarterback. He's completely questionable. I didn't even check that injury until just now, because I saw Ruddy Rogers. I was like, wait, he was like 8 weeks and he played, so maybe the torn quad will play. All right, cracked open my energy drink. Here we go, folks. The Citrus Bowl, the best non-playoff game of them all. Who is going to be our Citrus Bowl champion this year? Last year, it was Georgia Southern. Oh, no, I'm keyed up for this game. And we got rained here in the Citrus Bowl. Oh, baby. Advantage to Dogwater in the rain. You got to think it's going to be heavy run game. Is it going to be Stanky Leg or is it going to be Matt Bowers? I am so keyed up for this game, Dogwater. You have no idea. I'm so hyped. One, I want to see if Arizona is proving me wrong. And also, this is another chance for us to see a Stanky Leg game. We've had one game in his career we got to watch, and it was against Coastal, and it was a banger. It came down to the last second on a Hail Mary to the 1. What will happen today? Bowers versus Stanky Leg on tap for you, folks. An hour and about 15 minutes. And remember, folks, we have a full CFP opening round, the expanded playoff tomorrow. 2 morning game days and then 2 later in the evening. And check announcements for start times. This one, though, has all the marbles, all of the bananas, everything on the line. Everybody's been whining for Arizona the last week. It's time for them to put up or shut up. Yeah, the problem for McQueen, Dogwater, I checked it, is like he doesn't have much outside of tackles. I think he only has like 1 interception, maybe 1 or 2 forced fumbles, couple of deflections. All those other guys had like defensive TDs, like 6 sacks, you know, so the game loves those extracurricular activities. And we are off here in the Season 13 Citrus Bowl. UNC is going to take it out. Coach Sirlax's Brio, he is the man that got at Arkansas State. He is the man that grew Chet Doge into the greatest wide receiver of all time. What is he going to do here his 2nd year at UNC? He makes a Citrus Bowl. What can he do? Stanky Leg in the backfield. And no, it is the backup. So no, the quarterback, Josh Harris, is not playing in today's game. So the torn quad, he was questionable. He is not playing. Stanky Leg, his first carry of the day is 4 yards. They ran behind this man over and over again against East Carolina, beating them 24-12 on the home turf of ECU. They're coming out in goal line formation here, 2nd and 6. Interesting strategy as they hand off to the fullback, gives out a stiffy, and Jamar Thompson gets about 4. They're looking to establish physicality. Remember, this is an ACC that is 3-0 already in bowl games. Can they be 4-0? And remember, folks, this defense, every player with dreads you see is an SFA player. Those are your impact guys. As they jump and they delay give to Stanky Leg, it won't matter as he gets the first down anyways. And they're not going to throw the flag. Oh my, folks, here we go. This game, the Citrus Bowl, and we have Wildcat. Stanky Leg at QB. Is he going to throw the ball? No, he just hands it off here to the receiver. There's room on the left side. There he goes. Darrell Robinson gets 17, rumbling, tumbling out wide there, number 47. And UNC has a great start. Remember, they spent most of the year with their backup quarterback, Garrett. And he's the man that he had to come in and he threw a touchdown against Coastal. So we know he knows how to run this offense. So we know that he's pretty good. So flex bone here early. It could be some triple option. He gets the flip off to Robinson. He's stiffy Sid Nash. Oh my, that was disgusting. Terrence Torres goes down. And Sid Nash gets back up there. A massive run from the backup running back here early on. What a run to start the game, establishing the physicality. Garrett now in the backfield. He takes off now. Here he goes up the middle. He cuts inside. Poe Castle takes him down at the 5. No throws yet, and UNC was walking down the field. And the Achilles heel for Dogwater in this Arizona era has always been his lack of ability to recruit on the defensive line, and it showed there. 1st and 10, or 1st and goal from the 5. Split back set, Robinson and Stanky Leg. They flip sides. They're going to hand it off to Robinson. He's the high hand, and he goes down! And who else but Ike Wishbone? This man, over the last month, has proven to be elite in run defense out wide. And he does it again. Another TFL close to the goal line. 2nd and 9 now. 2nd and goal from the 9. Once again, 2 backs. They're going to hand it to Stanky Leg up the gut. There he goes. Stanky Leg scores here in the Citrus Bowl as UNC takes a 7-0 lead. Stanky Leg does it again, folks. And what an opening statement from UNC. So how will Arizona respond? Well, they take the kickoff. They are going to return it. Sean Riley gets out to about 25 here. Oh, here comes Josh Gamara, Mike Wishbone, Alan Lazard, Luigi Greenberg, but more importantly, Matt Bowers in the backfield. How are they going to play? He's throwing it up here first. Alan Lazard gets on the board with a catch. Second and 5 now. Bowers in the backfield. They're coming out in shotgun. Remember, Jabari Stratford on that left tackle. He almost gets to Gamara as he has to throw it away. That's going to be the X factor. Jabari Stratford on this defensive line. 3rd and 5 for Arizona. Bowers still without a touch. Gonna throw it again. 3 straight throws. Start corner blitz. He dumps that off. And Aaron Pugh can't get a first down. So to start the game, they try to catch UNC off guard with 3 straight passes. And it doesn't work. So 3 and out here for Arizona. So UNC's getting the ball back now. It's going to be a return here. And they get back to about the 43. So Robbie Rivera. Saw him get a pick 6 in the Coastal game. So how will UNC come out in their second drive here? Back in this flex bone, it's been so effective in the SFA in recent years. It's kind of the new meta. Stanky Leg goes for 8. Second and 2. They're already across the 50 here. Garrett still yet to throw a pass. They're going to run it here again. A leg up the middle and another massive gash. If Arizona wants to stay in this game, they've got to find a way to force them to throw with their backup quarterback. This is a team that doesn't want to. So you got to force them. 1st and 10. Stanky Leg already having a good day. He's going out wide this time and he goes down. There's Poe Castle. He shoots the gap and smacks him right in the stomach. Puts leg on his keister. 2nd and 14. That was big. 2nd and 14 now. Here they are stacking the box. Garrett's going to throw it. He throws it away as once again. It looks like that was Taylor McQueen going up the middle. 3rd and 14 now. This would be a big-time stop for this defense. Get off the field with a punt. They are out empty. Garrett. They bring a quarter blitz, and that's Ashton! Ashton Graham forces another fumble off the edge. It's what he's known for, and they generate the first turnover of the day. Unbelievable play from the Legion of Dread. The Desert Swarm. Ashton Graham. So here comes Arizona, their new war chant. They're still throwing it with Gamora, and there's Luigi Greenberg. 20 yards for the tight end. As the war chant still rains out from the Arizona fans that made the trip to Orlando. Inside the 30 now, here comes Arizona. And they have still yet to give Bowers, the Walker winner, a carry. And they're not going to do it here. They dump it off to him. There's Bowers. He runs over 2 down the sideline inside the 10 for Matt Bowers. The power back of the SFA. No one ever can bring him down. Boom! Runs over the wide receiver, Clayton Forte, playing quarterback. And he might go to the defensive coordinator and be like, hey, I can't play defense today. Inside the 10 now. Can Arizona tie this game up? Hand off to Bowers. No, Gamar's going to keep it. And he flips up the middle for 5 yards. Great run there by Gamara as we're now 2nd and 6. They can still get a first down without scoring. They're stacking that left side here. Hand off to Bowers. And he gets there. No, he's stacked up. A big tackle there. 3rd and 3. Goal line formation on both sides. They're going to throw it. No, Gamari, he trips. Wait, he throws it. Ellen Lazard, touchdown, Arizona. They tie it up here in the Citrus. Unbelievable. I thought Gamara was going to trip over his own shoes there, and he delivers a dart. Arizona right back in it. Welcome in, James Weekly. And there's a big-time kick from Seabass as we got a 7-7 game here in the Citrus. They're loving it. That paint is already coming off of those fans. But they're loving it. The fans that thought that Arizona should have been in the playoff. UNC I don't know. If Drake May plays UNC, but he won't, so the other team. There's Clayton Forte. He gets hit by Terrence Torres. So now they're starting to throw the ball here. Remember, Clayton Forte plays on both sides. This is Terrence Torres' last game as well, Dogwater. Man, I'm fine with you guys scoring, but Dogwater would have been so funny if he tripped. If Gamara tripped. As they're stacking the line. Holy. 2nd and inches. And there goes Stanky up the side. First down. Reggie Chase brings him down. Stanky leg already 30 yards. They're hurrying up into the pistol. 3 to the left side. Hand off again. And Stanky is stacked up. Taylor McQueen and company. The leading tackler here. The least leading solo tackler in the country. He gets a little help there, but big time stop. And now they're starting to stop him in the backfield. 14 straight rushes for UNC is catching up to him here. Quick option, and he runs through one, and he gets hit hard by Torres. The Desert Swarm is swarming well today here in Orlando. Playoffs start tomorrow. It's our 12-team playoff. If you want to join the Discord, you can check it out. But we got Gary here. It's going to be a mid-screen. He doesn't see it, and there's Bo Castle. They're going backwards. 4th and 27. That fumble forced from Ashton Graham ignited a fire under Arizona. Welcome in, James Weekly. Well, yeah, tomorrow we've got the opening round of the 12-team playoff. It's going to be starting out with Tennessee and Washington, and then we'll head over to Alabama versus Illinois, and then we'll head over to TCU versus Georgia, and then we'll finish off tomorrow night with Georgia Southern taking on East Carolina. So Arizona now starting out on the opposing 45. How will Dogwater end his story at Arizona? He dumps this one off. It's intercepted by... Oh, there they go. It's another pick 6 for UNC. Unbelievable. Josh Gamara throws away Terrell Cummings. 14-7. Unbelievable. He just jumped the route. Gamara never saw him. Cryo coming in with the committee was right. Oh, no. And Dogwater, Dogwater, that was you. That wasn't me. You said heartbreak. I did. That was you. All right, here we go, Arizona. They give up the pick 6 to Terrell Cummins. The man who Terrell Cummins was stuck on Swanson against Coastal. He couldn't stop him. Gave up like 200 yards. And then he jumps the pass from Gamara. All right, let's get back into it. They're going to audible under center. Just give it to Bowers. All right, there's Bowers. Dogwater's tenure at Arizona is just that meme where the guy who's like broken, tired, sickly, to Jesus, like, why do you give me your toughest battles? And Jesus like, why are you still alive? Or how are you still alive? All right, 2nd and 8 now. Gamara's gonna drop back here. Throws it. Oh man, late throws to the outside are never great. So we got a 3rd and 8 now. The swings and momentum so far in this first quarter have been insane. It was all UNC, then all Arizona. Now it's all UNC again. 3rd and 8 here. Lazard in motion. They're going to try to throw it to him. And he's sacked! The route's never developed. Jabari Stratford, the transfer from Iowa State. His final game of his career. He gets a sack here. That's a big one. A 3 and out for Arizona after the pick 6. And we already have a turnover for both teams, interestingly enough. Yeah, Cryo, unfortunately for you, anytime a team goes down early, then they just have to throw the ball. So you go down early in a bowl game, Dyron Satterfield has to try to throw the ball to get them back. It's just how it always works. That, like, regardless of your playbook, if you're down like 21 or 14, the game is just gonna throw the ball. Here goes Garrett outside to Stanky Leg. He gets a toe in, utilizing his favorite touchdown dance move to get that foot in bounds. Second and 7, handoff. Here comes Stanky Leg. Oh my God, he gets absolutely annihilated there in the middle. But he pops right back up. That was Perry Cummins Perry, what was it? Perry Cummings? No, it's Perry Williams. I'm mixing up my SFA players. But as we end the first quarter here on the Citrus Bowl day, 5 hours into commentary, UNC takes the lead 14-7 into the second quarter. Yeah, I'm seeing all red right now. I'm just happy that Baylor got that Hail Mary to end it on a nice note. So we'll see what happens with Arizona here. UNC, though, they're yamming it deep. First play, and it's intercepted. There's Perry Williams, the SFA player. A massive pick. He skies it up and gets it. A little air, and that was a touchdown. Massive play from Arizona. The SFA player who has lost some starting spot on the depth chart to Ashton Graham and company, he makes a massive play, and here comes Arizona. And off, Gamara's going to keep it. Don't fumble, man. Let's go. Jets beating the Texans. Love to see that. Let's go Broncos. Somebody wants to update me on the Broncos score as they... I think they're in the late game today. Or maybe they already played. I don't know. I've not checked NFL today. Arizona, though. Oh, he hits Greenberg. That was dangerous, but they had their back turned so the defenders couldn't jump it. 1st and 10. Greenberg, his second catch. Gamara, 6 for 9 to start. This is a true Josh Gamara game. Some electric plays, some not so electric plays. Yeah, this is a masterclass by Rick. This one's fantastic. Alan Lazard. Quick throw out wide to Luigi. They love this mismatch. They're loving Greenberg on these linebackers. 2nd and 5 now for Arizona. Trying to get back into this one. Rain still coming down hard. Got to think Bowers is going to get some run here shortly. Especially as this game gets dirtier. Oh, and no! They tried to throw it out wide, and Gamara hit Bowers in the helmet. Oh, man. Just some miscommunication there. It's just always just off. 3rd and 5 here. Arizona, they got to get a conversion. It's a catch over the middle, and there's Aaron Cutler, number 5 on the depth chart, getting some run here today. And weirdly enough, we've yet to see Mike Wishbone, top of your screen, without a target, or Deshaun Prince, who's normally the top receiving target for Gamara, as Bowers runs it 7 yards to the outside. And if UNC can continue to play this game from the front, they're going to have to limit the touches for Bowers, and that's how you win this game. 2nd and 3 now. Quick option. He throws it. It's on the ground. Bowers can't pick it up. It's another fumble. These teams are just going back and forth with the interceptions and the fumbles. Both teams have 2 turnovers now on the day. Unbelievable. How did Bowers not pick it up? He couldn't see it. He lost it or slipped or something as we get a sack now. Anthony Patterson, DT2, getting through. How often do you see sacks for Arizona defense? It's never the linemen. This is incredible. We already have 4 turnovers in this game, and we're not even at the halftime. And now get some goal line formation here. It's really coming down. They're going to throw it out of there. And it's that's David Manning, the tight end, number 81. Thought it was Jameson LaCosta for a second, the SFA player, but no, it was Manning. 3rd and 7 here, 3rd and medium. Can UNC capitalize on the turnover? The Gamara mistake. UNC dumping that off. Stinky, can he get there? Poe Castle and company wrap him up. 4th down. But it is for, no. Will we see a fake? I was going to say, this is no man's land, so maybe UNC goes into their bag of tricks. No, they're coming after it. Will this go angles? Oh, no. It goes into the end zone. So Bowers only 3 carries. He does have a catch, though. But Greenberg's really been the go-to guy so far. You just got to hope Gamara can clean up his play. They went to this playbook to avoid the Gamara hero ball, and it's what he's been playing today so far. And they go back to the option play. Interesting. It doesn't work, but luckily it's not a turnover. Troy Oxford, the transfer from Ole Miss, wraps him up this time. former 5-star. Second and 11 here. They're going to hand it off to Bowers here. Finally, he spins off one. He can't do much else, though, as they wrap him up in the backfield. Eric Freeman this time. Third and 11 now. Can Gamara get them a first down? Where's Wishbone? Bottom of your screen. Gamara dumps that one off, and it's going to be caught by Pugh. But unfortunately, they are short. So a 3 and out here for Arizona yet again. They got to once again lean on the Desert Storm. And a nice little return here for UNC. Gets across the 50. Robbie Rivera, man, he's been running well, returning it for UNC this year as they start on the plus side of the 50. Back to the flex bone that gave them a touchdown their opening drive. Gonna hand off Stinky Leg again, and he runs over one. That was Sid Nash. Sid Nash not having a great start to the day. But wrapped up by the rest of the Legion of Dread. Yeah, typically turnovers are not the best thing. 2nd and 5 here. It's going to be triple option. And there's Sid Nash bringing him down after the toss to the fullback. Jamar Thompson gets 15. No, the Legion of Dread. Every player with the dreads there on Arizona's defense is an SFA player, and that happened just by chance. It's every time I import a player for him, it's dreads, and it's completely random because when I import players, it's just on a spreadsheet, so I don't pick the player models. So that's why it's so funny. So it's the Legion of Dread. So 2nd and 9 now. We're inside the 35. They can push this to a 2-score lead. They're bringing a blitz over the middle. He gets it, and a missed tackle by Sid Nash gives up another first down. Dogwater needs to give Sid Nash his Wheaties as he is not doing well. Over the middle, and Taylor McQueen brings down Lee Brown. As we're nearing halftime here, Arizona needs a splash play. 2nd and 3, Stanky Leg behind. They're going to hand it off out wide. He gets some room, and he's wrapped up. The pursuit of this defense is elite. Perry Williams on the tackle. 3rd and 3 here. Can the Desert Swarm get off the field? They got 2 backs. 1 in motion. It's going to be a triple option. Robinson gets the first down up the gut. He's having a quietly really good game. 4 carries, 48 yards. He had that great one to start the game. 1st and goal. Can UNC go up 2 scores? Garrett over the middle. Forte touchdown! Clayton Forte, the wide receiver and corner, gets into the end zone to extend the lead to 14. And once again, Sid Nash, a second late. Sid Nash not having a good day, Dogwater. But remember, folks, we are in territory for Arizona to be able to double them up. UNC got the ball after halftime, or to start, so Arizona's going to get it after half, so they have a chance to score and then score again to tie it up. So plenty of opportunity for Arizona, definitely after the games we've watched today. Remember, folks, all VODs and stuff will be available later on today, at worst later tonight, and I will be putting out a full highlight video for both this game and all of the bowl games. So 1st and 10 here for Arizona. What are they going to do here? They need a score. They need a light of fire. Well, they get to Greenberg. He's really been the only wide receiver open today. 2nd and 4 here for Arizona. Kamara has some time. He just throws this one away. His time was about to run out. It's 10 for 15 here, only 80 yards. Really good performance so far by this secondary. Can Arizona find a way to score? Gamara in shotgun. He's throwing it again. Dumps that off to Bowers, and he's short. And they're going to have to punt the ball. So now UNC takes the timeout. They'll have another chance to extend this lead. The punt is out. Robbie Rivera on the return. He's going to get the kick, and he is going to go down after about 9. So UNC, once again, another chance. They have heavy run today, 23-9, with Josh Harris out, the torn quad. But Garrett, he has been a great game manager so far. Can he continue? 1st and 10 here, minute 33. They bring an all-out blitz, and they get it off. Wide open man. Now he goes down the same. Lee Brown for 21. The Desert Storm sells out, and they do not hit home. Just a second late. Taylor McQueen was on him. Terrence Torres, game-saving tackle right there. As we're inside the 40 now for UNC, Coach Sirlaxis Bryo looking for a Citrus Bowl victory. Takes a handoff, Garrett. He's going to take off here. Garrett, he has that right side. He meets Taylor McQueen, and McQueen brings him down.
That's good for a gain of 8 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now. We're inside the 30. Clock is ticking. 2 timeouts still for UNC. 2 tight ends on the right side. They're going to hand it off to that way to Stanky Lake. He turns the corner. Stanky down the sideline. Breaks 1. Pushed out inside the 10. UNC is threatening here.
That makes it 1st and goal.
The run, the outside run to the short side pays off, as nobody was there. 1st and goal from the 9. 47 seconds left. Can Arizona find a way? Split back set yet again. They hand it Stanky up the gut. Stanky gets hit hard in the middle, but he's down to the 3. And Arizona is calling timeouts now. They want the ball back. Interesting call from Dogwater. They're going to throw it here. Floating it out wide. Touchdown, Anthony Roberts. Touchdown, UNC. They extend the lead at 21. Oh, boy. And they're starting to realize the rain that's falling is tears from the Arizona and North Texas fans. Tough scenes in this first half at the Citrus Bowl, but we know any comeback is possible as we get a return now. Still 37 seconds and 2 timeouts. For Arizona, can they get into field goal range? Can eat into this lead a little bit. Arizona, they are lining up here. Kamara's yet to really take a shot downfield, just dumping it off here. Luigi Greenberg yet again. This has been the main target today. That's his 6th catch already. Arizona, quarter blitz, a fumble! UNC picks it up, they're rumbling and tumbling. Touchdown, UNC! And that is Jabari Stratford, the ISU transfer, picking it up. 28-point lead for the Tar Heels. Unbelievable. Unbelievable sequence here. The 3rd first half turnover for Arizona.
Kickoff return 17 yards.
24 seconds left. I mean, if you're Gamara, man, you just gotta get to halftime here. "24 seconds left here. Bowers. He pushed it off 1, and he's hit hard. When you're down this much now, you're forced to throw it, and that's not where Arizona likes to play, unfortunately. Last play here of the first half for Arizona. Gamara, he's yamming it deep. Oh, he has him! Wishbone breaks the tackle! Wishbone touchdown, Arizona! To win the half, Mike Wishbone explodes out of a cannon. They are right back in this game before halftime. Unbelievable! These Wildcats do not quit. They erase the scoop and score. And as we hit halftime here in the Season 13 Citrus Bowl, UNC leads 35-14. But Arizona gets the ball. Dogwater in the halftime. He is delivering the most fire, the most gruesome, the most inspirational pep talk of his life. But as we hit halftime, folks, please go check out Home Field. They are our affiliates. We love them. Best shirts out there, college apparel, 180 plus collections. Insanely comfortable, insanely cool. You will be, if you get a gift right now, it should be there by Christmas. Use code SFA for 15% off. You can use it once per email and support the channel. And as always, folks, we've got the CFP tomorrow, starting at 8 a.m. Pacific, so that's 11 a.m. Eastern. We will have Tennessee and Washington in the first home game of the 12-team era. Yes, sir. 15% off your next Nissan purchase with code SFA. Dude, Nissan got so lucky sponsoring this game because it was the last one. So they've gotten 10 years of free advertising, and they only paid for like a one cycle. Because typically, you know, these sponsors, the game gets played for a year, you go on to the next one, right, for sports games. So Nissan, this is probably one of the better advertising jobs anybody's ever gotten in terms of a deal. All right, can Arizona shock us? Can they shock the world? The committee is sitting on their high horse right now, feeling good. But we know this Arizona team is not going to go down without a fight. Yes, Josh Gamara has 3 turnovers, and it's hilarious. But he is still a good quarterback. So let's see if he can do it. Can they rally the troops? Gamara, he's going to throw it over the middle here, and that's going to be to Lazardis, 3rd catch of the day. Split back sets here. Shovel option. He gets it out to Bowers, who breaks the tackle. Of course he does. And he can't get the first down, but wait, we got a flag. And there you get Arizona for clipping here. Aaron Murray, that left guard. This is a masterclass performance by Gamara. Dogwater, I'm loving it. The yam and then the 3 turnover. It's just beautiful. 2nd and 15. This is a great send out if this is his last game. Gamara, and he sacked another fumble. The ball is squirting and turning, and Bowers picks it up. I'm not sure if they're going to revert view this, but we're going to call it a fumble here. Bowers finally recovers this one, though. It was squirting around there for a little bit. But now we've got a 3rd and 26. It's going to be a mid-screen. Oh, he gets it. Oh, my God. Almost disaster again. It was almost a safety and then almost a pick 6. They're just begging the punt team to come out. As the punt team now, and a nice return once again by Robbie Rivera. They're going to start out inside the 40. So UNC starting out in plus territory yet again. They are up 21. They're feeling good. Just no mistakes, and you should be all right. But once again, you're going up against the Desert Swarm, known for the turnovers, as he trucks one man there, and he goes down, sacked. Garrett hasn't made critical mistakes yet. He threw one deep interception, more of an arm punt. Patterson, though, gets his second sack as Anderson got absolutely trucked. Do you sleep like squirtin' and twertin'? I was trying to think of a different word, and I couldn't think of anything. Josh Garrett over the middle. That's going nowhere. Sid Nash finally makes a tackle. Maybe he can have a better second half here. Oh, there's the call, Dogwater. If Arizona wins this game, I'll stay. All right. There it is. Now I got to quickly, behind the scenes, re-increase all of Arizona's ratings. As Clayton Forte down the sideline. No, the third down. Oh, Arizona gives up a massive one. First and goal for UNC to put this game on ice, maybe? I don't know. First and goal. Gonna switch the play here. Stanky leg in the backfield. Garrett's gonna hand it off to Leg Give. Outside goes nowhere. Ike Wishbone and company on the tackle. Garrett now. Second and goal here. Delay give to Leg again as he gets only to the 5. So they're starting to stand on their head here over in Arizona as time continues to bleed from the clock. And I think the clock just might be the biggest threat for Arizona right now. Third and goal. Garrett over the middle, and they're not going to get in there. So it's going to be a 4th down. They're going to have to kick the field goal. So it's going to stay a 3-possession game. So that's a win for this Arizona defense. Wait, they're going for it. Hold the line, folks. Aggressive call here. UNC doesn't want the field goal. They want to go for it up the gut. Garrett, he's not going to get it. Arizona, that's a massive momentum shift and potentially a big UNC mistake. You got to just kick the field goal. So now at the 3.5 here, Gamara, they're coming out in the Maryland eye. Please don't throw it, man. They're going to hand it off to Bowers. He has some room on the outside. He gets 5. Gets him a little breathing room there. This is the chance for Arizona. You got to score. Second and 5 here. Gamara now has some room. They're going to hand it off to Bowers. 3-man line. Here he goes. Don't let this man get ahead of steam. He's going to run you over. Getting hit by Matt Bowers hurts more than getting ran over by a minivan. I can tell you that, D-Sleep. 1st and 10. Hand off to Bowers. He finds a hole. Another 6 yards. Here comes Matt Bowers. Only 8 touches so far. That's just what happens when you get down. There have been so many turnovers, so many crazy plays so far. What does the rest of this game have in store? Gamara over the middle. Wide open, man. There's Mike Wishbone. Team of the Year player. He is one of the best wide receivers in the country. Big time catch there from Wishbone. Love to see him turn it on here to end the game. No, but I've been hit by Bowers, and it's not fun. I now look like the hunchback from Notre Dame because he put my my sternum into my spine with lowering his helmet. Yeah, it could be his last game. He is a junior. 2nd and 12, and he is a in-game recruit, so I can't get him to stay if he declares. So we got Gamara here, 3-man rush, delivers it to Greenberg. Greenberg, the safety. Quietly 16 of 22 here today. Clock is still running. They're going to have to start hurrying it up a little bit here if you're Arizona, but they have to score here. It's going to be a screen pass to Bowers, and he can't break the tackle. 4th down, Arizona. Unfortunately, it looks like their promise ends here. Bowers couldn't break the tackle. There wasn't a lot of prospects, even if he did. 4th down here for Arizona. As he kicks this one, angling out of bounds here. They are going to return it for Robbie Rivera. And he's hit hard. There's Poe Castle. Couldn't force the ball loose. Still a 21-point lead here for UNC. No scores so far in the second half after that wild second quarter. Garrett, he's throwing out wide. He has a man down the sideline. Breaks one. Sid Nash wraps him up, but Lee Brown has been there all day long. That's his 5th reception for 64. They tried to bring Ashton Graham again, and nobody was over in the flats guarding Lee Brown. They're going to need a big play here. Garrett now starting to throw the ball again. Stanky leg, breaks one. And he's still going. There goes Stanky. He gets a first down, breaking 3 tackles. That was a big run. Yeah, Dogwater's right. You need a turnover or something here. Another turnover downs maybe. Missed field goal. As they're going to bring the safety blitz. Completely stacking the box here. There's 9 in the box. Quick option. That goes nowhere. Brought down. Danny Anderson makes the play. Second and 14 now for UNC. They are threatening inside the 35. Here's Garrett on the 2nd and 14, and he throws it behind Stanky. He does reel it in, but it's going to be a 3rd and long now for UNC. So Arizona's still playing well on defense here. Can they get a stop? They need this desperately. 3rd and 11. Stanky leg in motion. Kevin McQueen out wide. They're going to run the dump off in the middle. Sid Nash hits Quentin Golden. That's his first catch of the day. So 4th down. Are they going to go for it or bring out the field goal unit? Here comes the field goal this time. It's going to be a 43-yarder. And this will still keep it a 3-score game, but this will make it way difficult. And he hits it. 24-point lead for the Tar Heels. All right, with about 10 minutes left here in the SFA Citrus Bowl for Season 13, Arizona trails by 24. Can they make it a game? The most prestigious bowl game outside the CFP. I already know where Dogwater's going. First and 10, Bowers. All right, 24. Let's get some spark. You can't have that Mike Wishbone score for nothing. Come on, Arizona. 2nd and 9. Quick throw to the outside. There's Deshaun Price, or Aaron Cutler again. I'm surprised Deshaun Price hasn't gotten more run today. He's been out there. We got Alan Lazard there now. 3rd and 3. Bowers, he can't get there. They wrap him up, and nothing doing for Arizona. The outside run, they just look at that. Not even Bowers can be contained by 5 Tar Heels, man. Unbelievable. And that's the worst case scenario is once Arizona got down by 2 scores, they had to throw it, a couple of turnovers, and now UNC can sell out for the run. And then you're forced to play Gamara hero ball, and this is where we are. So 9 minutes and 5 seconds left in the Citrus Bowl. Sir Laxus Brio has this game. So it seems. Can we see an epic comeback? We've seen them before, and there's another sack from this front 7. As we head to the 4th quarter here in Orlando, UNC leads 38-14. All right, guys. We're heading into hour 6 here of streaming today. Glad you're here with us. 9 minutes left here today. UNC, they have the ball. He's throwing it deep. He hits his man down the sideline. Burn Perry Williams. And they bring him down inside the 10. A yam down the sideline this time. He hits him. Still doesn't know how to put air under his balls. But hey, there you go. Big play. Okay, Cryo. Damn, Arizona has 6 first downs. That's wild. All right, UNC here changing the play. So only up by 3 scores. Stanky Leg has the rock. Goes to the outside. He's hit hard. Terrence Torres having an okay day here. Stanky Leg only 69 yards on the day. He's not been the star, but this is his final game of his SFA career. He's more of a cultural icon. As we got goal line formation here from the 12. Interesting setup, and Poe Castle brings him down. They're backed up to the 15 now. It's 2 negative plays here. Arizona once again protecting the end zone very well. Just they can't really protect the rest of the field. Third and goal here for the Tar Heels. Split backs. Robinson's in the game. 4-man rush. Garrett's going to take off. He's sacked again. Back at the 20. Unfortunately, D-Sleep doesn't have prestige to get Arizona. So a chance to make this 4 scores now and really put this game out of reach. UNC, this is going to be a 31-yarder. And it's good, right down the middle. It's a 10-win team, man. You know, some programs enjoy 10-win seasons. Not ECU. A 10-win season is a horrible year. But for teams like Arizona, I think it's a decent year. But definitely throw away here for Gamara. There's still a chance. You just need 4 scores. It'll probably take 4 scores to see the 4 touchdowns from this team. 2nd and 10. And off to Bowers. And he goes nowhere. And it's impossible for Bowers to get going because UNC now can sit on their heels and just... And they're not really sit on their heels. Sit on their toes here and just sell out for the run. 3rd and 11 here for Arizona. And give the fans something to cheer about in the second half. There's Bowers. Okay, Bowers gets first down. Finally some decent blocking out wide. Josh Gamara here. They're going to be hurry-up mode the rest of the way. Gamara is just going to delay, give it to Bowers. Oh, my God! That linebacker made Bowers look like a bitch! Boof! Oh my, that was a massive hit. UNC did not come for pleasantries. They came to win as the ACC is looking to be 4-0 in bowl season. As there goes Bowers finding some room. Maybe that hit woke him up. Did that just anger Bowers here? Now are we going to see Bowers run right through these hoes? As here comes Gamara out empty. Who's ready for some hero ball? I know I am. Over the middle, it's a catch. And Aaron Pugh gets about 10. Deshaun Prince still without a catch. 2nd and inches here. Clock is ticking. Arizona still has a chance. It's not a great chance, but they still are fighting. Gamara here. He has time, just dumps that off to Greenberg. It's going to be a 1st down. Greenberg been the safety net all day long for Gamara. 1st and 10 now. Gamara once again out empty. Throwing that out wide. There's Wishbone for 8. Clock's still running. We're threatening that 5-minute mark. It's getting awfully hairy here. Time is of the essence. Lazard at the top of your screen against Terrell Cummings. Gamara, he throws that one wide open. Man, there's Deshaun Prince inside the 5. Here comes Arizona. Better late than never, I suppose. That play took forever to develop, but Prince finally had to just call for the ball. Finally got it. And look at Mike Wishbone trying to push his man ahead. It's hilarious. All right, 1st and goal from the 5. We're inside 5 minutes now. Can Arizona make this somewhat of a ball game? Gonna hand it off to Bowers. No, Gamara keeps it and he goes down. Bowers is pissed. You saw him rave his hands. He's pissed. He wanted the rock. He felt like he could have gotten in there. But Gamara, of course, keeps it. Makes a bad read. 2nd and goal. Time continues to tick away. Arizona has time, and touchdown, Luigi Greenberg. Arizona gets back in it. Four touchdowns away, no need to go for 2. 4 minutes left, though. They're going to have a Desert Storm miracle. If there's any chance. Onside kick incoming. And it's caught. Taylor McQueen trying to rip it out. Nothing doing. They still have the timeouts, though. So UNC is a 4-minute offense away from winning the Citrus Bowl here in season 13. Stanky leg, he goes down. He got caught there on the blocker. Second and 12 here for UNC. They're just running the clock here. Stanky leg up the gut. There goes Stanky. A 1st down and a lot more. 17 yards for the redshirt senior as they look to him to close out the Citrus Bowl. Stanky leg is love. Stanky leg is life. We love ourselves a good stanky leg. And Garrett, he gets 4 yards. Three minutes left here for UNC. Barring a miracle, Arizona is going to lose. There goes Garrett down the sideline. Breaks a tackle. Touchdown, UNC! Josh Garrett. What a run from the backup quarterback. The future of the Tar Heels. He breaks the Taylor McQueen tackle and runs his team into the record books. I don't know if there's a narrative now for you, D-Sleep. I think the mobs can go on home to Denton. Yes, sir. UNC is a great team. They beat the doors off ECU at full strength. Like I said, I think if Josh Harris was fully healthy all year long, they are probably in the playoffs. So this is another one of those teams like Cal that got screwed by a QB injury. There's always a few teams. But yeah, this definitely shows. I mean, I don't want to say that Arizona didn't deserved to be in the playoff because they had the argument. I mean, we spent an hour on it, right? But you know, the strength of schedule wasn't there, so that was kind of the kicker, and then you had the stage here to make a difference, and it just didn't go their way today. And I know we're all gonna make fun of the Arizona era for Dogwater, but I think this is one of the best eras in SFA history in terms of lore. Dogwater, he made a split decision. He never thought he'd accept a job. He decided to go to Arizona, and he is, despite, you know, maybe the lack of what he wants to call success, he has built this team back from being a dumpster after their natty win in season 6. So, you know, this is a good. I love the Arizona era. They've given us the best moments. Potentially. I mean, they would be a 2-loss team, and then you would have the argument then between, I mean, it would be an argument between 9-3 Illinois, 10-2 UNC with a win over East Carolina, and then Arizona, right? So it's like all of these teams are so close to getting in. That's the beauty of the Citrus Bowl. It's basically a playoff game. It's two very worthy teams. So we got a minute and a half left here. Let's see if Gamara can cook. This might be the potentially last time we ever see Josh Gamara throw the ball, as he may declare. I'm going to try to keep him, but we'll see. If Dogwater leaves, he may enter the transfer portal. So this could be some good scouting for somebody. Some poor soul who wants 1 year of Gamara. I don't know who that would be. That would be rough. As they're going to punt it now. No fight here in Arizona. How funny would it be if Christian Richard declares, so then I decide to pick up Gamara for a year at ECU. That would be wild. I have the money to do it too. I'm gonna be so sad if Christian Richard frickin' declares, even though he sucks. All right. Last handoff of Stanky Leg's career is a stiffy on Ike Wishbone. Unbelievable. And as we hit triple zeros here in the Season 13 Citrus Bowl, Coach Sirlax's Brio takes down Dogwater in epic fashion as the Tar Heels defeat the Arizona Wildcats. An unbelievable game and a messy game for much of it. It was 5 total turnovers here today, but UNC comes out on top with their backup quarterback in dramatic fashion. The confetti and rain down to end the Dogwater era. Where will he go from here? What a game, what a finish. Drew Booth is your player of the game. 3 tackles for loss, a sack, a forced fumble recovery as Josh Garrett, the backup quarterback, leads this team to a Citrus Bowl in Arizona. Went from CFP hopeful to Citrus loser. Tough scenes here in the Citrus Bowl as UNC completes it 48-21. And we'll see you guys in the CFP. Thanks for watching. All right, there's the end. My commentary can finally stop. 5 hours. Woo-wee. And we're going to do it all tomorrow. Once again. Despite the score, this was an entertaining game. Unless, obviously, you're an Arizona fan. But, yeah, we're going to do stats and all that. It's just, I say thanks for watching for my YouTube video. Right? The highlights. We're going to send Arizona out one last time with the war chant here in a second. And I'm going to make it super loud. So, eardrum warning for sure. But, well, let's take a look. Stanky Leg on the board first. Al Nazar, this is when they still had the chance after the interception. But then it just kind of 3 straight touchdowns. This fumble return was really the kicker, even though they got the 73-yarder. And then there's just nothing for Arizona really in the 4th. Or in the 3rd either. So Josh Gamara in junior year, 3 touchdowns, an interception, and 2 fumbles. It was just a pure Gamara game. Bowers, the Walker winner, 58 yards. He just didn't have a chance after they got down. They could sell out for the run. Only averaged 3.5. 3 fumbles for Gamara. Only one was recovered. Luigi Greenberg, best receiver for him today. Lazard got a touchdown. And then the big play from Wishbone. Love him. And then Alan Lazard got some pancakes. His last game, the big fuck Chuck. No sacks allowed. 5 pancakes. Love to see that. And on defense, I mean, Sid Nash, he missed a ton of tackles, but he did okay. Poe Castle doing his thing like he always does. Ike Wishbone as well. Taylor McQueen, Patterson, Perry Williams got the only interception. And another forced fumble from Ashton Graham there. That was awesome to see. Janikowski, his final game, didn't even get an opportunity to kick a field goal. Josh Garrett, he's going to be the quarterback of the future for this team, and it looks bright for UNC as they look ahead to the next year, looking to be like Georgia Southern last year, who won the Citrus Bowl, and then move up into the playoff the following year. As Stanky Leg's career does come to an end, but it was a great ending to it. Watching a couple of games of his, coming from the worst in-game recruit of all time up to a Citrus Bowl champion. All the feels here in the postseason as always. And that does it for us, folks. Let's check out the players of the game. And it's the end of an era, as Dogwater, this is probably the actual end to his reign of terror at Arizona. So I'll leave you guys all with this.